Hello, beautiful beings. Last night I was grumbling to myself because I get tired of having to play with Doozer. And it feels like him and I've already played with him. So it seems like that should be enough. But then later in the day he wants to play again. And that's fine. He's always been that way. He's an adorable, wonderful little guy. And I just have had this thing about having to do things really annoys me, especially if it's supposed to be fun. So the ancients were reminding me last night that there are people on the planet. They reminded me of my second daughter, Beauty, specifically, how she has a disabled daughter, and well, we don't like to call it disabled. She's an earth angel. She's like that to help awaken all of us. And but it's challenging to have a daughter with Rett syndrome. And then they showed me people that have more than one disabled child, and how they take so much attention and need every single day. And so yeah, comparing it with that, it's totally fine. I can play with my dog as much as he needs to. And also, and I was talking to Ocean about it last night, and that always helps put things into perspective. And then, so this morning I was listening to one of my favorite tarot readers, and she drew a card and she said, "Your dog, your dog wants you to play with him more. He's looking at you with nothing but love in his eyes." So instead of feeling like he's looking at me, draining my energy with need, I'll just see him as loving me and wanting to interact with me more. And it's a natural desire for them to want to play more. I have Ruby all the time now, but she actually doesn't know how to play. I've been trying to teach her to do that, and her and Doozer have tried to play a couple times, which is really, really cute. But I can't, rely on another dog to play with Doozer. So I played with him this morning, and I actually put my earplugs in because that's one reason that I haven't wanted to play with him very much, is because I do have misophonia, and his really high-pitched barks, the feeling that it evokes in me is not conducive with feeling happy and playful. Misophonia, if you don't know, when there's a really high-pitched, repetitive noise, it evokes feelings of intense frustration and anger inside of me, which we can't help at all. I don't know what it is about our wiring or our ear canals that does that, but it's a very real thing. And the earplugs, I was able to actually get down, right down with him, like I used to do, and bite his neck and really play with him this morning, and it didn't hurt me at all. So seems like there's always a solution. Ancients, is that all we want to talk about? I'm just about ready to take off and to go clean the lake house, and my youngest daughter, Baby, is going to help me. 8 people stayed, and I'm determined not to do that by myself anymore. It just feels like a burden. 5 hours of cleaning may not sound like that much, but this is a ginormous house, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beds, and they've all been used. And there's, seems like I know right offhand right now, 1, 2, 3, 3.5 bathrooms. So that's a lot of work, and a lot of square footage, hardwood floors that need cleaned, and a lot of vacuuming downstairs, and a huge rug upstairs that needs vacuumed, a huge kitchen. Yeah, so it takes a solid 5 hours. Other cleaners have been able to get it done in 4, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I want, when people show up, I want them to feel like nobody has ever been there. So it used to take me 6. Now it takes me 5. I cut back on that perfectionistic stuff a bit. But they're right on the lake, and there's so many windows, and all those, of course, I have to make sure are clean, and the barbecuer and the huge deck. And so I decided that because I was having thoughts of, I don't want to clean this house anymore, but they pay me really, really well. I recently got an increase in what they pay me to do it. So I'll just get help from now on. I'm getting better at asking for help. I used to, I used to not be good at that, but I'm really good at asking for help now. That's what I'm going to start saying to myself. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I've been having really weird dreams. If you have, I guess it's just what's going on right now. Very strange, but it's also really good practice for me to just not resist any of it and relax into it instead of trying to not think about it. It's pretty magical. The video that I keep posting from Samanari Jayasara, it's becoming incredibly automatic. They're saying that because I just now asked them, so why now? Why am I able to do this now? And they said, and also I asked them, you know, why was this video, sorry, why was this video sent to me now? And they said I wouldn't have been able to hear it before as well as I am now. And I swear I can listen to something from 10 years ago and then listen to it 5 years later and hear it completely different, or even the next day. And so this video, it has helped me to be able to do that in the middle of the night without listening to it. If I'm having a bad dream, then instead of trying to stop thinking about it, like music, when a song comes in, I have very, very strong songs that come in, and sometimes it gets really annoying because they just keep, they're on repeat. I know you can relate to this. And so now, instead of trying to stop thinking about it, I just relax into it. Yeah, so it's really, really working. All of a sudden, I'm waking up and I realize, wow, that took no time at all to go back to sleep now. It's getting better and better. Practice is really all it takes. The frustration of the practice that I've been doing over all these years has felt insurmountable at times. Not the frustration, but it seems like what I've been practicing releasing, overthinking, has caused a feeling of intense frustration in myself. Like, I've been practicing this for so long, but see, that's just another thought. So anything I shine my light of awareness on is obliterated once and for all eventually. So the songs has been a huge thing for me, especially songs that I don't really care for, and they just play over and over, and they have a real high pitch or a real catchy tune, ones that just seem to disturb me as they come in. It's just been such a blessing to be able to stop thinking about those by not resisting them. Yeah, I've been seeing something. I posted it on my community section, and I know I said I wasn't going to talk about my twin anymore, but hey, that's a huge part of what this twin flame I've been calling it a lesson, but a different word is coming in. Union. This twin flame, ancients, what's the perfect word for that? Connection, because it's real. This person has been with me every single day. Every single day. It's not my imagination. It's not because I haven't been able to let go. If you know what I'm talking about, if you have experienced this, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I know I just said that. I repeated myself. I'm getting better at not repeating myself. I'm really working on that. But I can't obstruct what's coming through either. I can't let my mind get a hold of what I'm saying. So thank you, unicorns, for subscribing to my channel and tolerating my idiosyncrasies as I am going through this ascension process. I will be fine-tuning more and more. So I definitely get these downloads, these messages from him. It's not like he's trying to say this to me and I'm picking it up. He's always in my energy field, always, every single day of my life, and I've gotten really good at not resisting that. It hurts really bad when I do. So I clearly this morning, or last night, it started coming in. One time, shortly before our tower fell and we were physically separated for like 8 years now or something, going on 8 years. He said he was sitting at his desk and I was standing leaning against a counter, and he said, "What do you want?" And I said, "I want to hold song and I want to be with you." And he looked down and then he looked back up and he said, "I don't know how, but you will have everything you want." And when he said that, there were times that things came through that his mind would have never let him say. But things escaped, you know, from his heart space, they're saying. How he really, really felt escaped at times. And I noticed every single time that happened. Wow. And I knew that that was true when he said that. So I posted that this morning. I probably already just said that because it's just coming through so strongly today, and it's very life-giving. Not resisting things doesn't have it gives it makes it to where things that are coming in don't feel like they're taking from me anymore. It has become beautiful again, our connection. And just the encouragement that I get from him is just, it's so life-giving because my twin understands me and sees me like nobody else does, besides my mom. Besides Ocean. So, and even my daughters. But, you know, my mom and my twin, they're just, well, I don't have to explain it. I don't really think I can. But the support that my twin and I feel from each other is so life-giving. It's not like getting support from just the collective, which that feels wonderful also. But these people see my heart. They see who I truly am, and I see them. So Ocean and I, we had such an amazing talk last night. We always do. We talk for a minimum of an hour anytime that we talk, and it's just effortless, and we can always lift each other up every single time. So I'm deeply grateful for that. I love you so much, Ocean. I love you so much, my twin. And I love you so much, my unicorn subscribers. I call you unicorns because I feel like it takes very special people to stick with me, to resonate with, to what, ancients? To support me, to be my elephants, to get upliftment or encouragement out of my videos. Not that there isn't. I don't need to explain this, do I? Just thank you so much. It's very, very exciting. The subscriber count has just been steady since I quit smoking marijuana, and that is no coincidence. I'm not putting marijuana down, but for me, it was holding me back. Obviously, I'm seeing signs of that. Okay, I gotta go now. Love you so much. If you're struggling with anything, if you're trying to let go of an addiction or thoughts that keep coming in and slaying you, we would love to talk to you about that. Songwithmamag@gmail.com. I love you so much.